of angry Tenakth. Draka and Yara are already here.
You're their commander. You can stop this.
Good day, warrior.
Draka, you're here.
The hero of the Cool Roots.
Aloy, did you...
Does there have to be a challenge?
Oh yeah, there does.
If you persist, all of these squads will join the fights. How many will die here? And how many will die in our villages once the retaliation...
There has to be another way.
Listen to what she has to say. You both owe her that much.
Yara, do you really need to do this?
He sabotaged the wound. You can't tell me you believe he knew nothing about it. And it was all part of his plan, to force a confrontation. Don't you see? It doesn't matter how many die as long as he gets what he wants. Command of the clan. No. I'm putting an end to...
Draka, you lost a lot of good people hunting machine hearts to You want to lose more now?
But that cost is exactly why I had to send people to find others. I swear to you, I had nothing to do with what happened to the... Ukta came to me, said he found underground leaks that might lead to another well. That's all. I didn't tell him to screw it all up and drain...
So stand down so we can all...
No! No more talking, no more lies. Yara can't be trusted. That's been proven.
Is this how you two plan to save your clan? By causing a massacre over who gives the orders? Drop this foolishness and work together.
She's right. Put away your spears. Return to your homes.
Which means she stays in charge? Forget it.
You see? Replacing me is all he cares about. It's a vendetta. And it has to end here.
For once, we agree.
Pick a side, Aloy. Because we're settling this now.
There must be a way to minimize the bloodshed.
The Tenakth never make things easy, do they?
I'm afraid not.
Becoming commander isn't going to change. If you really wanted to help your people, you wouldn't be throwing away more lives just to change who gives the orders.
You really are something, Flame of the Desert. But I didn't come all this way to let things stay the...
Then fight us. Just us. If you want to save lives, keep your squads out of it.
I've seen how you fight. These soldiers are with me.
Then we stand with Aloy and Yara. Even numbers.
Fine, old man. It's your funeral. New rules. We're keeping it to just us. Winner takes command.
Nice knowing you, Aloy.
Spider.
You should have backed down when you had the chance, Draka.
It will take more than that. I'm in trouble!
Rest.
You will not take my scar! Standing!
It's over, Draka.
Not just yet.
You did your best to follow the path. You die with honor.
Did it have to end like that?
It's the way of the desert.
Well, what happens now?
We live off the water the wound ekes out, rationing until it fills back up. And I'll make sure Arrowhand gets its fair share.
Yeah, you'd better.
The desert never forgets. And I won't either. How you've helped us, I mean. I give this to you now, for all you've done for this clan. I'll send messages to Draka's followers. No hard feelings.
Are you almost done?
I was annoyingly impatient at your age, too.
Everything okay? What are you doing out here?
Ask my grandmother. I risked leaving guard duty to look for her. She stopped to see the bloom, and now she won't leave. Since when does she care about flowers?
They're not just flowers, child. They're scarlet stems with a scent that soothes the nerves. Or so I was told many years ago by an Utaru seed tracker.
An Utaru? Now you're telling stories. If one trespassed here back then, you'd have killed him on sight.
I couldn't. Found him picking flowers, right near here in Tanakh territory. I was all set to strike him down, but he was singing.
Singing?
Can't remember the tune now. Just the lilt of his voice. And his name. Nilo. He decided to stay for a day or two. I took guard duty here so I could keep coming back to him. And he kept delaying his return to Plainsong. For the flowers, he said.
Please don't tell me I'm descended from an Utaru gardener.
Almost. Almost. But the thrill of battle called to me, and he had to return to his people. I've always wondered about the life I missed with him. Whether he misses it too. Would he welcome me in Plainsong? Or at least accept a scarlet stem?
It's a long way to Plainsong. But I get back there now and then. I could pick some scarlet stems and bring them to Nilo, if I can find him.
Please. He was an herbalist there. I know the time has long since passed, but I'd like to know. Well, I'd like him to know. You know what I mean.
I think I do.
Encouraging an old woman? Why would you do that?
Why wouldn't I?
Thanks for going to Plainsong for me, Outlander.
Yeah. Thanks, I guess.
Be prepared. I should look for the herbalist. Might still be Nilo. I could give him the scarlet stems.
Well, aren't...
Who are you?
Yet you want to be treated for his wound after his captivity.
Did you get those herbs I asked for?
Outlander, what can I do for you?
You're the herbalist here, right? Are you Nilo?
No, Nilo was before my time. I think he went up north a while back to Riverhim. Why? Do you need a special solve?
No, but someone else does, in a way. Thanks. I'll try Riverhim.
There's a grove there, a memorial, a beautiful greenery. If he's there, I bet he'll be
Thanks again.
glad I hope you find what you're looking for in Riverhim.
Lovely to see you. It's a brighter day with you among us.
You'll want to hear what I've got to say. I hear there's a group of Tenakth holed up near Stone's Echo. No one knows why they're there. One of our veterans wants to seek them out, learn what they're doing out here.
To knock the Utaru territory. That doesn't sound good.
May the land
One more search.
Let this go, Bree.
There is nothing to be done.
May the wind
The
carry
river
you.
will carry her seeds.
We can't give up. If we just...
Enough!
What's going on here?
You're the one who spoke before the chorus. Maybe you can help.
This is not your concern, Outlander. Have we not tolerated enough of your intrusions?
I think you can handle one more. What is it?
My wife, Kalai. She was to join the chorus. She went up to the promontory to perform the rite of discovery, but she must have fallen. And now they are abandoning the search.
We have done enough. The search party found nothing but her instrument broken beside the riverbed.
And atop the promontory was only the dye she used for the ritual. We will not ask more of our people to risk their lives because of one woman's stubbornness.
But the seed she carried deserved to be planted and remembered. I heard how you helped the land god Ray. How you saw what no one else could. Please, will you look for her?
False hope is a creeping
How was Kalai chosen to join the chorus?
The chorus chooses its own, but they can't do so in isolate. They must listen to the people. Kalai was a growing voice for new ideas instead of old traditions. Catching on.
We cannot deafen ourselves to dissonance, unpleasant though it...
So you had to admit Kalai, or risk legitimizing her ideas even.
The Outlander catches on quick.
The rite of discovery. What is it exactly?
It's a pilgrimage to the Promontoria. The place where the first Utaru Kalai was to follow the path our ancestors took. Mark her eyes with dye and then play her song while overlooking. She then would have added her mark on the Promontoria, joining the marks of the... Every new chorus member used to make the journey. But because of the derangement, the practice has been abandoned. Too dangerous. No one's done it for years.
Then why did she do it?
We all urged her not to, but...
She thought it would lend strength to her point of view. She needed to prove that she respected the old ways, even as she advocated maybe more people would listen.
What were Kalai's political beliefs?
Radical. You...
Plainsong is dying. But Kalai believed we don't have, as the wind carries the seed, to post that the Utaru leave Plainsong and seek out an...
We are bound to this land. A tree cannot pick up its roots.
But you're not trees.
It doesn't matter now.
Kalai was carrying a pouch of seeds?
Every Utaru keeps one. We choose the seeds at a young age, taken from the plants of our forebears, or those... And when one passes, seeds are returned to the land that nourished them, so that life may spring, which is why I want Kalai's pouch. Her seeds deserve to be planted in...
The river will carry the seeds to new soil, where they will take root and flower.
But they won't be at home.
It's the best we can hope for.
If I'm out that way, I can take a look.
Thank you. The promontory is northeast of here. Look for the broken bridge at the bottom of the cliffs. That's where the search party found her.
Okay. That all right with you?
How you waste your time is not my concern.
Searching for what the land has already reclaimed is fruitless.
Yes?
I'd need to be go-
Please, let me know if you find...
We'll have nothing by month's end.
I understand your concern.
Your understanding
Was bold and strong.
won't keep us from
And
starting.
her mind was full of questions. Often she went to the old woman, longest serving in the chorus, who would look up from her tea and smile. Today, Dre asked, where does the world begin? And where does it end? I know you, child,
And since you refuse,
said the old woman.
What's going on here? Sounds like there's a...
we're speaking about something important, Outlander.
Yul, please. Later. A reminder of why I often prefer plants to people. There's so much less demand. I apologize for Yul. My people used to be friendlier, but hunger robs many of their kindness.
Seems like there's a lot around here in short supply. Is there anything that can help?
As Yul said, we need food. So much so that we've sent hunting parties to the Old Growth, a forest in the north. We never used to hunt animals for food. We never had to. But as our crops fail, we've run out of options.
But something else went wrong.
A machine slaughtered the last hunting party we sent out. A Clawstrider. But to hear the lone survivor tell it, more deadly than any we've seen before. Until it's gone, I can't risk more hunters, but...
I saw you up there when I spoke in front of the court.
Yes. I'm sorry I couldn't do more to help you, and especially Zoe. Many Utaru like to think we're above politics, but that is far from... I don't often agree with Fane, but I have to work closely with him on many matters.
So you didn't want to cross him?
Not in such a public way, no. I hope you don't hold it.
What's done is done. Without more food, how much longer can the tribe hold out?
The land gods blight the fields more every day. A month, maybe 2. The maddening part is that many are resigned to this fate. Like Fane, who would have us simply wait to die. You heard him. Death is merely part of the grand cycle.
But you'd rather do something.
Yes, like send hunters to the Old Growth for food. Fane fought that idea too. He will undoubtedly cast what happened to the hunting party as another reason to side with him.
If we let him. Tell me everything you know about the machine that attacked you.
It fell upon them near the edge of the Old Growth. One of them, Ven, survived and made it back to Plainsong. If you wish to question him, he's recovering with our healers. The other 4 hunters weren't so fortunate. It must be a powerful beast. Can you destroy it?
I've handled tough ones before.
Good. The Old Growth must be made safe for hunting. One more thing. Every Utaru wears a small pouch of seeds. Given at birth, it is how we remember our loved ones, and it would mean a great deal to the...
I'll do what I can.
I know you will.
Before I head for the Old Growth, I might want to talk to the survivor. See what he can tell me about... Clawstrider.
The child, Dre, was bold and strong, and her mind was full of questions. Often she went to the old woman, longest serving.
There's the survivor from the hunting party. Ven? I'm here about the machine in the Old Growth.
You're going after that horror.
I'm going to try. Do you mind answering a...
I'll...
Tell me what happened.
There were 5 of us. Hunting for boar to help feed the tribe, just like we had done half a dozen. Some machines got in our way. Happens every time we go to the Old Growth. Like always, we cleared them out. But this time, when we were done, we heard this roar.
Hey, easy.
I saw a flash from the trees. It ripped right through Cole and Ree and Zan. Came right at me. Slashed my shoulder. There was blood. Then an arrow slammed into its neck. My friend Lau, he distracted it. Yelled and whooped. It turned on him. He disappeared into the trees. And it followed him. Last thing I heard him yell was for me to run. So I did. I was halfway back to playing song before I realized what I had done. Left Lau to die.
Is there anything you can tell me about the machine that might...
It looked like a claw strider, but it was stronger. Much stronger.
Anything else?
Its armor was darker and it had a strange purple glow.
Thanks. I think I know what I'm dealing with. I need to get going.
You don't want to fight that thing.
Trust me. I know what I'm doing.
Well, if you do, I hope you cut it to shreds. It killed Lau.
To be as spirited as a child again.
I specialize. In your survival.
I'll put these in my pack.
Outlander, spare a moment, please. It's lucky for me that you're here, Outlander. The name's Jax. A squad of Tenakth is holed up in that cave. I think they're in trouble. At least one of them is injured. I'm here to offer help, but with the Tenakth, such an offer might be perceived as an insult, even when help is needed. Will you stand with me? I saw you speak before the chorus, so I know you can be persuasive. And if things get out of hand, I will be stronger with your spear at my side.
I'll do what I can.
You there! This camp belongs to Eagle Squad. Retreat or die.
At ease, Eagle. I'm not here for blood, just to parlay.
You know the parlay sign?
Let us in so we can talk.
So far, so good.
Long way from the desert, aren't we? This one was blinded.
Boy, nothing gets by you.
Looks like your training mission didn't go according to plan. We're here to help, if you want it.
How does an Utaru know we're on a training mission?
He knew how to request a parlay, too.
He's not Utaru. Or Tenakth. He must be a veteran.
A veteran?
I didn't think there were any left. We don't need help from a washed-out farmer.
Could have fooled me, judging by the look of things.
Sister, it sounds like they just want to help us. Why not let them?
What do we got to lose?
You said you're on a training mission?
A machine hunt. The final test before a young squad goes on active duty.
Everything was going fine. We tracked a claw strider and hit it hard, but it fled into a herd of bristleback.
One charged right at Kore. He dodged just in time and landed a strike as it passed.
I hit an acid canister. The spray was like fire in my eyes.
A terrible wound.
I should have scouted ahead. Spotted the herd.
No. I should have spotted that canister.
What does it mean to be a veteran?
I was born Tenakth, but offered to Utaru in exchange for tribute.
Tribute?
Back when there was plenty, the Utaru offered yearly gifts of food to the Tenakth to keep peace between them. Over time, this tribute grew into an exchange of people. The Tenakth needed able-bodied youth to fight their clan battles, and the Utaru needed veteran soldiers to train the defenders of Plainsong. I was just such a soldier.
Was being the...
You may yet need my spear, young warrior.
What do you need?
Supplies. Dried meat, ammunition, weapons, camping equipment.
A lot of provisions for a trip back to the desert.
The route.
When our forces drove the Karja back to Barren Light, they made sure the Kestrels felt the loss.
Marshal Canera shot a score of fleeing Karja from the top, and her squad gathered the loot. It's all just sitting up there.
Deadly machines are known to patrol that place, and the ruin itself is on the brink of collapse.
You think machines and rotting ruins are enough to keep out Eagle Squad?
No, but your injuries are. Let Jax and I grab...
This is our mission. I'm not handing it over to some...
Fine. Come with us.
Fine. The three of you hold position. I'll be back.
Be safe, sister.
The ruin is this way. Once we get those supplies, everything will be fine.
So you say.
What's that supposed to mean?
Your brother's condition is...
That's not your problem, farmer.
So you say.
Stop saying that.
Hey, calm down. We're trying to help, remember?
So you say.
We'll have to cut across the river. Avoid the Outlander camp down the road.
Trespassers.
There are strangers in these lands. Just like you, Eagle.
Ugh! Something wrong? I hate getting wet.
Tough as a Ravager, this one.
I heard that. We're here.
The entrance should be right under that arch. Let's check around the side.
Machines. I'm going in. What? Me?
Follow her lead.
Good time to pull out shock ammo.
That's the last of them. Send this to my stash.
I could grab the supplies for Sakura while I'm poking around in here. Okay, the supply cache should be at the top of the tower. But how to get up there? Lines from a metal flower. Doesn't look like it's blocking the way up, though. On top of me. I can't reach up there. I need to find something to stand on. Something heavy might break it down. This isn't the cache I came to find. Better keep looking. There we go. Small cache. Can't be the supplies Sequoia wanted. It must be higher up. These are the supplies? Won't last them very long. I can't leave that kid alone for a second. Jax and Sakura are in trouble. I gotta catch up. I gotta get in there and take down those machines.
Didn't one of these motherfuckers...
It's done. I better check on Jax and Sakura.
Well fought, Eagle. Though I would have preferred if you hadn't taunted that thing. What did you find?
Practically nothing. Sakura, there's maybe a day's worth of food here and some rotting medicinal herbs.
There was supposed to be more. Enough for...
It was never your intention to go home, was it?
What do you mean?
A blind Tenakth can't fight. And if you can't fight,
The Tenakth will kill Korra from being blind?
he'll face a trial against the machine.
They say it's more dignified that way. But it's still a death sentence.
So you were gonna use the extra supplies to live in the wilds?
I thought it would be enough to get us started.
Can't they stay in Plainsong?
Plainsong has too many mouths to feed. The chorus would never allow it.
We should get back.
I'll take this young sprout back. Meet us at the cave when you can.
Get my kit dry at least. Doesn't look like plasma will do much damage.
How am I supposed to tell them that I failed?
Speak the truth. Plain and simple.